Hi everyone, Ryan here, Ion Capital Solutions. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you about a mistake that could potentially cost you thousands of dollars. Unfortunately, some of you that are visiting may have already gone down the rabbit hole of trying to build your own business loan brokerage and have spent thousands of dollars, okay? Well, in this video, I'm going to highlight some of these things, show you how you can save some money and stop yourself from going down that path, how to stop the bleeding, okay? A very important topic for anybody who wants to be a business loan broker and is trying to build a business. Okay, so let's dive right in, shall we? Now, you went down the rabbit hole of building a business, okay? And I shouldn't say or refer to it in a negative way because I did the same thing. You can be a business owner. If you want to own your business, I'm not trying to deter you from that. It's possible, okay? But with that being said, there's some difficulty that you'll encounter when you try and build a business without experience. Okay, and that's really the point here. You see, when you get started, immediately you're trying to figure out how this whole thing works if you don't have experience. And if you don't know, well, then it's only natural to go and look for somebody who does know and purchase a blueprint to success. And if you go online and you look for a blueprint to success, it's only natural that you're going to come across this guy. And the problem with that, okay, is that ultimately you will be sold brick by brick by brick, each piece of the puzzle, so to speak, and lay this foundation and build up the walls and structure out this business. And it's going to cost you money and more money and more money through breadcrumb sales, where they're going to upcharge you and upsell you constantly. And you're going to get to a place to where you've built your business, but the problem is it's a house of cards and it all comes crashing down. Now, perhaps this won't happen to you, but it's very likely that it will, unfortunately. Okay? Because the reality is, it's more than likely that at one point or another, or 10 times over, you're going to need help. And every time that you need help, they are going to upsell you. And when it doesn't work, you need more help. And that's the point. They want you to keep coming back for more and more and more help so they can keep charging you and charging you and charging you. If it works, well, then they're not making more money. That's not how they make business. Excuse me, that's not how they do business, and that's not how they make money. So do you see where I'm going with this? That's the problem. That's the rabbit hole, as I refer to it. That's what happens when you try and build a business without experience. It's a predatory space out there that will take advantage of people in your position. So rather than get stuck in this position of just putting down more money and more money and more money and more money and more money, stop the bleeding. Stop throwing your money away in the trash, okay? And ultimately, stop trying to build a business. If you don't have experience, you shouldn't be building a business. It's just the truth and the reality, okay? The puzzle pieces that you keep trying to fit together and make work, there's a reason that they don't fit, okay? And it's because you don't have experience. You are what needs to make it all work and connect. And if you're not that person, it's not going to work. No matter how many pieces, no matter how many ways you restructure the business. That's the truth, the reality. And it doesn't sound great. It's not sexy. It's not fun to hear. And so that's why it's not often being sold. You know what is sexy and fun to hear? It's so easy. Anyone can do it. You're going to be a millionaire. All you have to do is this, and you're going to have everything you want, the life of your dreams, and blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. It's ridiculous. Anybody promising you that dream, move on. Let it go. I promise you, it's only going to end in heartache. Okay. The reality is, when we were kids, we went to school and we needed the help of mentors. And when we're new to a space, we go back to being kids and we need the help of mentors. It's the truth. We're not ready to enter into a space alone. We're not. No matter how many blueprints, textbooks, whatever we read, we need somebody there to help us every step of the way. It requires dropping your ego. It requires letting go of this idea that you've arrived, you've made it, or you're past that. You're not. If you want to do something new, you're not. You have to drop the ego. You have to be willing to go backward to take more steps forward, right? What's the expression? Take one step back, two steps forward kind of thing, right? It's very important, because if you're not willing to do that and you just keep trying to do it on your own, you're just going to frustrate yourself and run out of money. That's the truth of it. Now, when you think about education, you think, well, I'm going to have to learn first and then I'm going to earn. I don't want to go down that path, right? I don't want to have to spend money and learn and then I have to take the test and whatever and get certified. Then I'm in the same position I was all over again. I have to build it and now put into practice what I've learned. I don't want to do that. I just want to be active right away and expedite. You don't actually have to separate these two things. You can earn and learn at the exact same time. Okay? And that's really the point. There's a lot of nuance in this industry. It's the kind of thing you need to learn and accrue knowledge through experience over time. Working in the field alongside of professionals, encountering the nuance and collecting information over time. No different than if you took a job somewhere and you were going through the motions and accruing knowledge through experience over time. I mean, that is the way that you're going to learn any new business. Anyone telling you different is lying to you. Anybody offering you a blueprint, trying to oversimplify things and tell you that you can do it on your own and it's going to be super easy, is just, they're lying to you. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's going to make them rich. It's going to put money in their pocket. It's not going to help you. So this is how you save money. Okay? And you have to really learn from this quote here. Okay? We often want the fruits of people's success, but almost never want the sacrifices that got them there. And that's the truth. And this is what's going to save you money. Learning this lesson and understanding that sacrifices need to be made. And the sacrifice is not a boatload of money. Okay? Anybody charging you $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 for a pro training program is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's just out of control ridiculous. You don't need to spend money like that, okay? And that is not going to buy you an expedited path towards getting what you want. It's not, okay? You have to work hard. You have to learn. You have to take a step back. You have to be willing to learn. You can earn and you can learn at the same time, but you have to be willing to learn, okay? Stop bleeding. Stop going down the rabbit hole. Cut all the costs of building a business and recurring monthly charges and all of these things and stop the bleeding if you're already doing that. If you've not yet gone down that road, do not go down that road. Do not waste all of that money. We can't skip the process in life. We can't, okay? Now, fortunately, here at Ion, we have a way for you to earn and learn at the same time. You don't build a business, you plug into our brokerage, you're paired with a mentor, you're surrounded with support. We work with you, your clients, the lender, on deals. You accrue knowledge over time, you earn while you learn. It's a much more realistic journey. Now, you can try and do it on your own, and some of you might even be successful, but ask yourself, when you have questions, when you don't know what to do, who's going to answer those questions? Think about it. Think about it. When your client's looking to you for answers and you don't have them, how do you think that's going to go? If you're just finding interested parties, taking those deals and just forwarding to lenders and hoping that the deal funds, is that a business model? How is that different than going to 7-Eleven right now, buying a bunch of scratch-off tickets and lottery tickets and handing them into the clerk and hoping that your winning numbers come up? It's not. That's not how this business works, no matter who tries to tell you that it is. And so you need to learn how to properly qualify, underwrite, the effective way to going to market without spending astronomical amounts of money on advertising and buying leads. And the days of cold calling are over. You don't have to cold call anymore. There's a better way. You just need to join an active body of people doing exactly what it is you're doing, but have gotten over that hill, so to speak, right? Are achieving the results you want. All you have to do is copy what they're doing, but alongside them, active in the marketplace so they can help you get to the other side, right? That's the whole point. Nobody can do it alone. None of us have an S in our chest, all right? So if you want to learn more, you can visit us at ioncapitalsolutions.com. Of course, there's a ton of content here on our YouTube channel. There's our free Facebook group. We have our free loan broker playbook. If you want a copy of that, you can take a look at that. And with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for your time. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next video.